Yo, 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 it's your Berg Spartans, also known as King Berg, also known as Deshaun. Y'all here to react to Death Battles. We're gonna this is my first reaction to Death Battles. We're gonna be watching this one. My boy Killua. I'm not exactly sure who the other girl is from certain magical index. I have not watched that anime, but I'm going for Killua to be honest with you. It's the first reaction that we're doing. I'm gonna be doing a lot more. So if you like the content, make sure to go like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Let's get into it.
Survive BetterHelp and HelloFresh.
Hello, coffee.
Killua Zoldyck, Hunter x Hunter's prodigious lightning assassin.
Mr. Godspeed.
Academy City's ace electric princess.
Question: what is more terrifying than the all-powerful crackling might of lightning?
Lightning in the hands of cocky, hyper-talented teenagers. Oh, the worst combination. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. The Zoldicks, a vicious family of assassins known the world over. So infamous for their killing techniques, a single photo of any member sells for millions.
You don't want to be the target of their next family outing. But like all families, there's bound to be a rebel.
As was the case with the middle child, Killua.
They seriously named him Kill? Hardcore.
Well, it might be a pun on the term kilowatt, but kill is apt, given he's been trained in past tensing people since he was 3.
I'll say at age 14, he was strong enough to open a 64-ton
That's on
door.
5'2".
Jeez,
No.
what kind of workout did his family put him through? Somehow,
Extra
it gave him
bonus.
6 skater skills, extendable claws, and rhythm echo. A technique
Killua turned up in that
people
anime.
senses with just his feet.
More accurately, by manipulating the cadence of his footsteps, Killua can create an auditory illusion, capable of tricking even extrasensory abilities.
Killua was a heck of a prodigy, but despite being able to effortlessly rip out hearts, his family still thought he wasn't cold-blooded enough.
Which is
Fed up,
crazy.
He ran away. Not to the circus, but to the Hunter Association. An association of people who hunt stuff. There, he tested himself in the Hunter's exam and inevitably had gone head over heels for his new friend.
Make sure to watch Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, God, Wiz, are you
It's a
still
little
taking
slow
the
pace in
weight
the
of the
beginning and
time
it picks up.
Yes, and I think it's going pretty well.
Killua's family didn't like him making friends, so they sat him down and then calmly and politely tortured him mercilessly as punishment. It was only thanks to Gon that Killua finally convinced his old band to let him go out on adventures with his buddies.
But this change of heart was no act of compassion. Killua's father saw his freedom as
He's
just
what
another
Vegeta
step
wants to
molding him
be.
into a better killer. And in some ways, he was right. Through his adventures, Killua learned Nen, an invisible life force that...
Yeah, it's key. It's always key.
Actually, this one's a bit more complicated. You see, Nen is utilized through 4 main principles. 10 for containing your aura while defending from physical and mental attacks. Zetsu for relieving fatigue and masking your presence. Ren for bolstering strength and influencing emotions.
It's pretty standard so far.
And Hatsu, the unique way in which one's Nen is expressed. This comes in many forms, but all fall into one of 6 types, which represent how proficient a Nen user is at certain techniques.
Oh, it's an RPG class system?
More like
Oh,
a
not
hybrid
Genshin.
class
Oh, there we
because
go.
most users actually fall
That Bravely
somewhere between
Default.
the 2 categories,
Yeah, I never played that
giving
game.
them
Make sure to
different
play
degrees
that.
of proficiency. Techniques from these Nen categories can even be further enhanced by adding rules to their use. Oh, then there are the advanced principles, which...
Oh, God, okay, I get it.
Oh, we haven't even talked about Killua's Hatsu yet. Killua is a transmuter enhancer, i.e. he specializes in transmuting his aura into different forms and enhancing the power of himself and others. He uses his aura to...
He makes lightning!
Yes, in Killua's hand, lightning becomes a deadly weapon that he can fire down as a bolt, channel through his arms, or send through metal objects.
Like his super alloy yo-yos, these bad boys weigh up to 50 kilograms. See, that's how you make a pun, Wiz. Packing enough force to shatter trees like I just shattered Wiz's confidence.
Add in Killua's lightning, and he can electrify anyone who touches them.
And this isn't some magicy schmagicy lightning. His bolts have been identified as the real deal more than once.
Meaning, Killua is certainly as fast as actual lightning, especially when he uses it on himself to bust out Godspeed. a form that greatly amplifies his agility and power, letting him bypass his synapses to reflexively react to threats.
For regular folk, that much voltage would be too much. But thanks to Killua's training, he can shrug off over 1,000,000 volts of electricity.
He's also exceptional.
I love people that have electric in the anime. Video game, electric and ice are my favorite powers.
Killua used these powers
That's
to
got
battle world-renowned thieves,
sitting all around, huh?
mercenaries, and ants.
That may not sound like much, but these chimera ants were brutal, murdering and eating people by the hundreds of thousands, then threatening billions. That reminds me of an old experiment gone horribly wrong.
Killua understandably wanted to bail, but Gon pulled him back in, much to his frustration.
Killua wanted to be there for Gon emotionally, but could not comprehend why he was risking so much against the chimera ants, going as far as becoming a monster.
In other words, Killua was crushing really hard, but didn't know what to do about
I'm going tapped into the dark side a little bit.
It didn't end well for anyone.
It wasn't all doom and gloom, though. Killua held his own against some of the chimera ants' best, surviving this forest-consuming blast from one of their captains.
Which, judging by its size, was worth several kilowatons.
And he later injured a top-ranking royal guard, Yuppie.
Sure, he ran for the hills the moment Godspeed wore off, and isn't as strong as the weird horseman, but even just damaging someone who can make a crater like this is nothing to sniff at.
But amidst all the fighting, Killua still could not get his family out of his mind. Literally.
As in, his brother, Illumi, put a needle in his head, forcing him to be controlled by self-preservation, ensuring he'd always run when victory isn't guaranteed. Wiz, you think you can call
Oh, so that's why he be running.
After some much-needed self-surgery and self-reflection, Killua removed it, overcoming his mental barrier and ready to risk his life for those he cherishes.
Which he did when he finally got him.
Get the best builds in game analytics, including all the legendary items, skills, and classes.
Himself and his dear sister Aluka away from their demented family. He even brought Gon back from the brink of his creepy Nen coma.
But despite how valuable Gon was as a friend, Killua realized his unhealthy dependence on him.
So he decided to travel with and protect Aluka, finally realizing what he wants to do for the rest of his life. Oh god, the tearful romantic parting.
Still, if Gon or Aluka ever need help, Killua is sure to come running.
Ready to Killua anyone dumb enough to mess with him or those he cares about.
Looks so sweet, but he deadly.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
It can be easy to spend all your time on your work, your friends, your family, but how much
If you have any issues, definitely hit up BetterHelp, man.
Therapy can be an incredible
Support Death Battles, and they are sponsoring the video, so check them out as well.
These problems can be hard to spot without self-reflection and an outside perspective. It's easy to accept things the way they are without realizing that maybe they could be better. Everyone can benefit from becoming the best version of themselves. Positive coping skills, setting boundaries, supporting others without leaving yourself behind, all incredibly important to practice in your journey for self-fulfillment.
And in this super busy world, BetterHelp is entirely online and designed to be flexible to your schedule.
All you have to do to start is fill out a brief questionnaire to be matched with a licensed therapist. And if you'd like to make a change, you can switch therapists at any time at no additional charge. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/deathbattle today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/deathbattle. Academy City, a sprawling metropolis filled with schools where Espers train to master their supernatural abilities.
Most of these youngins dream of rivaling the best Espers, but only a few are hardworking and smart enough to do it.
Among them being Tokiwadai Middle School's Level 5 Electro Master, Misaka Mikoto.
Level 5? So she's a Pokemon, but an anime girl.
Each Esper's power and utility is ranked, with level 5
I see
being
what-
the highest they can normally achieve.
And after working up
Yes.
to that level, Misaka became unstoppable. She can magnetize herself to metal, electrically enhance her physique, sense her surroundings through an electromagnetic radar, and generate billions of volts.
In addition, she can
Hey,
make
Miles Morales?
disparate particles in the air to form tornadoes, body decoys, or a sword that vibrates at rapid speeds for enhanced cutting power.
Just what an anime girl needs, a chainsaw. Man, if she gets serious, Misaka can even make a friggin' 6 million
Brother
ton
manipulation.
out of it.
With
Other manipulation, defense barriers, technopathy, telepath, but Bioelectric, Iron Sand, Thora, Blonde, Blades and Tendrils, Frozen Spikes, Body Decoy, Lightning Giant Mo.
Such tremendous power, Misaka put an end to many crimes, earning fear among criminals, admiration among her peers, and lots of personal pride in her abilities. There was nothing she couldn't overcome.
Nothing except the bane of all tsunderes, a frizzy-haired, dumbass anime protagonist.
Enter Kamijo Toma, a level 0 nobody who Misaka could not harm, no matter how many times she tried.
Oh, I hate you, but I secretly love you, and it'll work out in the end. Shut up! But she'd have more than a dork like Toma to worry about. As amazing as Academy City is, it's more corrupt than New York real estate. Years ago, Misaka gave some
It is corrupt over.
a sample of her DNA, being promised it'd help cure tons of fatal diseases.
Instead, they made tens of thousands of clones of her, sending them all to be slaughtered one by one.
Specifically against another level 5 and A-tier edgelord named Accelerator. By farming all these clones, they hoped he would finally get enough EXP to become a mythic level 6. Is that seriously
Oh man, you gotta body people to really level up.
Glad you asked. Espers represent the scientific side of the world, a side I'm so familiar with. All Espers possess an involuntary movement or AIM diffusion field that manifests their power, letting them consciously alter reality.
Changing reality with your mind. Isn't that just magic?
Au contraire, Boomstick, it's quite scientific. Look at Misaka's signature move, the Railgun. Many real-life railguns use a set of parallel conductors to generate Lorentz force. By envisioning imaginary rails between herself and her target, Misaka can create a similar yet greater effect, accelerating the speed and kinetic force of a projectile, usually a coin, into a concussive bullet. It's beautiful. It's science.
How long are you gonna be nerding out over this?
Come on, this is like my one thing. Where was I? Oh yeah, thousands of dead clones. Traumatized by the endless slaughter, Misaka felt enormous guilt. You see it all the time with horrific experiments.
Sure, buddy.
She worked for days to end the clone project, but concluded it would have to end with her sacrifice.
But Toma butted in, giving Misaka the support she needed in her
Who's
darkest
gonna kill
hour,
herself?
while also punching out albino Magneto with his Esper-proof fist.
Misaka had shouldered her burden for so long that she forgot how to rely on others. This wake-up call from her newfound crush was exactly what she needed.
But even with Accelerator decelerated, Misaka kept fighting Academy City's underbelly, all to protect her friends and free her sister clones she befriended. She dealt with a lot of trouble on the way, but had the power to do it.
In her battle with a killer cyborg lady, Misaka conjured a city-spanning storm, which, by measuring the size of the cloud relative to the city, would require over 58 kilotons of energy to make.
Kilowatts. She's also fought
They always do the math off of like these pictures, and it's like sometimes they're like,
explosive weirdo and dodged
I'm not gonna do the math, so
The electrons of which can accelerate to high relativistic speeds.
It's no shock. Misaka's
I ain't gonna front. She might be
given her
cool.
lightning has been
But
stated
when you break it down like this, and you're like,
five
oh,
different occasions.
More than just her powers, though, Misaka's greatest
I would
asset
seem a
is
little
her
broken.
It might not look it, but high-level espers constantly perform tons of nerd math just to make their powers work.
And understanding other powers has been just as
Plus,
vital.
Godspeed runs out.
Take her bout with the magic Valkyrie, Brunhild.
Remember when Wiz said espers were the science side of the world? Well, these weirdos are packing the magic. A single mistake from Misaka could have meant death, but she still stalemated Brunhild.
Now, Brunhild was still stronger and faster, but it is impressive Misaka was able to harm a saint, who are normally only deployed against foes capable of leveling mountains. One such foe, Hell, froze 100 kilometers of ocean.
You'd think this means Misaka can take on all sorts of magical baddies. But alas, the power creep says otherwise.
He's actually serious. When you're dealing with crazy magicians and magic gods, even a level 5 Esper struggles to keep up. Misaka valued her abilities so highly that she struggled to maintain her self-esteem when they weren't enough.
A shame Misaka cares so much about getting stronger when Toma
Like that.
appreciates her as a person first and foremost.
While certainly a flaw, that ever-persistent hard-headedness will also keep Misaka around, no matter the stakes.
My son ever go to level 1? Level 0 is nasty work.
Is quite literally a
Stuffing out level
walking
5.
railgun.
Arrow gonna might cook my.
Now me, I love to cook, but every time I have
I told you I don't care if squirrel con carne is a family tradition. I'm not.
That is, until I started getting HelloFresh. You're getting farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered straight to your doorstep. Or trailer step in my case.
And what
Better go check out HelloFresh as well.
HelloFresh's seasonal ingredients are picked at
Oh, Death Battle
travel
16.
from the farm to your doorstep in less than 7
Always
days
support
with fresh
them
flavor
with the
and
sponsors.
From full
Means a lot, to be
productions
honest.
to high-quality
And it makes more
produce.
sponsors want to deal with them.
Inner chef with every
I did the
tasty
Udi, and other people bought Udis. Udi asked me if I wanted to do it again.
15 minutes or less.
Definitely make sure
It's also 25% less
Sponsor.
expensive than takeout.
and support
No
you.
matter your lifestyle, you'll always find delicious recipes on the HelloFresh menu.
Go to HelloFresh.com/DeathBattle16 and use code DeathBattle16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
The reason they be fighting is always like super odd.
You want it?
Like that's enough to fight to the death.
Coins, huh? I had a butler who used these.
Awesome.
Focus. It's a trick of sound.
Double edge.
Gotcha. He's good at hand to hand. Better keep my distance.
She has stronger lightning. Gotta get in close.
Definitely has stronger lightning than you. He's like, I gotta get her with the hands. I can't go lightning for lightning with her.
No time to break. Now's my chance.
Here you were hit by his own yo-yo. I don't know. Oh, he had to go Godspeed already. Not looking good.
Catch this.
She's keeping this thing together with electromagnetism, meaning it can be disrupted.
Don't kill you. Go. Take a heart.
Wait a minute.
Distance,
Damn it.
5 meters. Altitude, 45.
Over.
40. Now.
Damn, kill you. That was your best chance. Oh.
The angle, the electromagnetism, the science. It's.
All right, take a breather there, champ.
Whew. While Killua's assassin training made him a vicious threat, Misaka's abilities and know-how gave her the counter she needed in this mind-numbing battle of wits.
Killua could survive kilowatt-ton level blasts, and given some leeway, could scale to Yuppie, whose crater feat was worth 18 megatons of TNT.
Impressive, but the storm Misaka created beat anything Killua has done directly. And given similar scaling to Brunhild, who Misaka not only harmed but stalemated, her output could reach hundreds of megatons of TNT. Meaning, no matter which numbers are used,
I watched
Misaka
this
will always
anime.
have the advantage in raw electrical power.
No surprise there. Killua may have shrugged off 1,000,000 volts of electricity, but Misaka can dish out and survive billions.
Still, both characters have contended with and harmed stronger opponents, and the two power systems they work under have allowed weaker opponents to defeat stronger ones in the past.
So, might alone wouldn't net either a win. Plus, Killua was way better at hand-to-hand and physically stronger.
Knowing his crafty assassin skills, things could have gone south for Misaka if she wasn't careful.
But fortunately for the Railgun, she was. Her fight with Brunhild shows she knows how to deal with tough, up-close threats while keeping her distance.
And being able to dodge particle beams meant Misaka was more than fast enough to react to even Killua's lightning-quick speed.
Add to that her bigger pool of powers, and she had plenty of ways to counter Rhythm Echo, since Killua was lightning, or just pin him in place long enough to pull off a Railgun finisher. Killua was strong, but he wasn't gonna outmuscle 6 million tons of iron sand.
Killua was a prodigy in all things Nen, lightning, and killing, but Misaka's varied electro powers quickly.
Oh, that's what was on him. It was the iron sand. Like, why did he get immobilized like that?
At least she let Killua keep the change. She Killua-would him.
The winner is Misaka Mikoto.
Got that one. Hey, man.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have a new death battle releasing every 2 weeks this year. And click the join
We're
button.
going ham this year. Make sure to go like and subscribe. Death Battle, the Death Battle channel, also known as the School. Oh yeah, I seen Stitch's next versus Rocket Raccoon. If they let Stitch win, they are gassing. I don't know what kind of powers are gonna go for Stitch, but come on, dog. Rocket Raccoon,
Introducing Aster.
one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna do a lot more reactions. I'm gonna do some more reactions, death battles that I like. I want to do the Mega Man Battle Royale. The Mega Man Battle Royale one. Seen that it was on here. I didn't actually see it when it came out. But I seen that it has 5 Mega Man. I'm going for X or Mega Man ENT. Now I seen the poster. So it has Mega Man, the original. It has Mega Man X. It has the one from Mega Man Legends, Volt Nut. They have the ENT, which is from Battle Network. Then they have the other one from Star Force, PS version, Battle Network. I didn't play because I don't like. It turned from like sideways to like you looking forward, jumping. It was weird, but yeah, I appreciate everybody. It's your Berg Spoilers Darkness. Like and subscribe, and don't be a Berg. Be a Berg.